Whenever you're ready.
Hey guys, welcome to Fox Holler. This is our cooking it.
You have to introduce yourself too.
Hey guys, welcome to Fox Holler. This is Regina, and we are doing our cooking edition. I know I've had some. Flip that out, please.
Okay.
Some requests for bulgogi recipes, and I wanted to kind of explain a little bit about bulgogi recipes to you guys. What we're making today is Korean barbecue hamburgers. This is my mom's recipe. You can find other what do you call it? Other
Bulgogi?
no, other versions of it online if you
yeah.
Google it. But I looked through them and I didn't really like them. I like my mom's edition, so my mom's recipe, yeah. Okay, so anyways, back to it. I have somebody coaching me in the back on what to say. But bulgogi, the sauce for bulgogi can be made in many different ways. Every family has their traditional way of making it to their liking. You definitely want a sweet yet salty type of, what do you call it? Sauce. So with that being said, a lot of people get confused on what type of sauces to make and for what. Like say garbi is kind of like bulgogi, but it's made differently. The sauce is made just slightly differently. And then of course our family, we use the blender. We like to blend some vegetables together, and what that does is it helps to tenderize the meat. But we're not tenderizing today, so we're actually adding this sauce to our hamburger to give it a good Korean barbecue flavor. And just a note, bulgogi sauce is not the same as teriyaki sauce. Very different, two different things. So anyways, this recipe requires a coleslaw, and it will look slightly Americanized, and it will have the bulgogi burgers, and those together, they just unite beautifully. So these have already been washed.
That smells good. Green onion. Mm-hmm. So
Making a mess.
we're adding 2 green onions.
Yeah.
And I'll put the ingredients all there.
We're gonna go ahead and add the slaw. Actually, 1 bag looks good enough, but we're gonna go ahead and do 2. For you guys out there, if you don't have a big family, you don't need to double up like I am. You will need a big mixing bowl for this, because the rest is going to be the seasoning. And I have a kid in the background begging to be the mixer. So typically with 1 bag, about 14 ounces of cabbage, you're gonna want about half a cup of mayo. So I have 2 bags here. I have 2 bags here, and again, I don't ever measure my stuff. I always eye my things. So I'm gonna do about a cup worth of, so that looks about half a cup. I'm gonna do another cup, half a cup of mayo.
So do you think that, like, let's say, like, geographically in different areas throughout the country or wherever people have their own recipes for slaw, do you think that that would work out with this as well?
Yeah, it would.
Sure.
Let's say like a southern slaw, like a Korean burger with a southern slaw, if they use their own kind of slaw?
Yeah, I mean, you can do whatever you want.
Okay.
How much?
I like slaw with barbecue.
Mm.
Oh, I do need salt. I don't see salt here. So we're gonna add about 2 tablespoons for a regular 14 ounce, but we're doing 2, so I'm doing 4 tablespoons. So 1,
Apple
2,
cider vinegar.
3, 4. Yeah, and after I get all this stuff mixed up, I'm probably going to taste test and change around, add a couple things or whatever to make it just perfect. I'm adding some lemon juice here, just a good coat of lemon juice. Do want to get coarse black pepper.
Can I do this? Can I put some pepper?
And need another spoon, you guys.
Okay. We're your minions.
You guys are my minions?
Yeah.
Awesome.
For the day. Just came for 12,000.
Yeah. So as you guys see in the last video, he's the picker. So he's sitting here eating cabbage. No.
That's
Awesome. Okay, so I'm just grabbing a tablespoon of salt, and I'm just eye measuring about. So I think I used about 1 tablespoon, and then I'm gonna go right to sugar. So slaw is supposed to be slightly sweet, I'm sorry. So typically you do 2 tablespoons, we're doing 4.
more.
Alright guys, I just got done mixing this, all the ingredients. Again, we're going to post the ingredients. It should look like this, the consistency. If you need to add more mayonnaise, go ahead and do that. Now that we're done mixing everything together, give it a good taste test. Tastes good. Ours tastes amazing. So we're going to go ahead and put this into the fridge and let the spices marinate and all. All right. All right, so now we're moving on to this sauce, and I like to make the sauce in another bowl and then pour with a ladle, of course, into the meat that's not there yet. As much as I need, because if you're going to just throw all the ingredients into the meat, potentially your sauce might not taste just right. So I like to put it in another bowl, make my sauce, make it perfect, and then start adding it to the meat as needed.
Or it turns into a giant mush ball.
Yeah. Anyways, we have here green onions, we have a yellow onion, we have garlic, we have sugar, 7-Up, plum wine, Japanese plum wine, and soy sauce. Yes. So when people make when they make bulgogi sauce, they automatically think the base of the sauce is soy sauce, right? And then they end up measuring all this other stuff and continuously adding things to try to dilute that salt. And I kind of do it differently. I do it backwards. I don't use soy sauce as the base. And I know that this might sound funny and weird, but sometimes we use 7-Up, sometimes we use Coco Rico. You can get that at an Asian store. Typically Coco Rico is used in Vietnam cooking. Some Koreans might use Coca-Cola. I like to use the clear soda, not the caramelized dark sodas. So with that being said, we are going to start with the 7-Up, and then we add everything in it. So here's a 7-Up.
That's like a 16-ouncer. You do like,
it doesn't really matter how much, because you're just gonna make the sauce to taste.
right.
So
Well,
I'm gonna.
That's a 16-ounce thingy, I think. Yeah, it's 16 ounces. So
Yeah, 16 ounces.
just for reference, that's what.
I'm gonna go ahead and chop up these vegetables, throw this in there as well, and these 3 vegetables, and then we're gonna go ahead and start adding the other salties, the salt. Oh, not the salties, but the soy sauce to get it to that right salty taste. And then we're gonna add the plum wine, which adds just a little bit of that sugar. We might not even have to add sugar to this because the plum wine and the 7-Up might just be sufficient enough. So here we go, guys. Let's do some chopping and we'll put it all together in a sack.
I didn't make a silver sound.
All right, guys, so that's a lot of onion. Like I said, I eye everything, and so I think I used about 3/4 of a cup right there. I've got an onion, so I'm gonna set that to the side, and we're gonna go ahead and add the soy sauce, the plum wine, and possibly the sugar. So typically with bulgogi sauce, you don't add the onions to it, but this is added because of the meat. So, because we want onions in our meat.
Are you putting this?
So I can also tell by the color of the sauce that how much soy sauce I want to put into it. It's going to be a darker shade, kind of like this right here. I'm going to do a little taste test. That was kind of oniony. That's actually perfect. And we're going to throw a little bit of plum wine. Just a little bit, maybe like a tablespoon. Just a little pour.
7-Up?
A little pour.
7-Up?
It's right there. You want to taste it?
Mm-hmm.
All right. You let me know.
Oh, wow.
It's good, right?
Good.
Your opinion.
I didn't taste it. It's very good, Mom.
Okay, so now we're going to start working on the meat.
Yeah, that's a lot of meat.
All right, guys. So now we got our hamburger meat. I can't remember how many pounds this is. Do you remember?
That's a lot.
A lot. Okay,
Like
we got
30
6
pounds.
people, so some of
And 5 of which are boys. So
some of them are going to eat 2 of these hamburgers. Because I want to use most of the veggies in this, I'm just going to go and do a quick pour. I know that's about what I'm looking at, so I might just use up this whole sauce here. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and grab all these veggies. You know what? Let's do it. All right, guys. So I have the sauce mixed into the meat, and we're gonna go ahead and start making patties. We're gonna go ahead and fry it. Some of you guys like your hamburgers raw. Some of you guys like them medium. Some of you guys like them well done. Our family kind of likes it right there in the middle. So we're gonna cook these up, and we'll show you a picture when we're done. All right,
picture?
We'll be back.
Okay. I know you just watched Regina do this amazing video on a recipe that you can blame me, okay? Yeah, I was supposed to film taking the first bite. I was supposed to do all that, and I couldn't. I couldn't hold myself back. So, my review of, and I know a lot of you might think I have a biased opinion of her delicious recipes, but the fact is that you got to try it. It's so simple. It's so amazing. It is over the top amazing. And even something that I did that she didn't even actually recommend is I took a little bit of that gochujang sauce. What was the last video that we made of the number 2?
It was the rice paper thing.
Yes, the rice paper pizza taco thing. The gochujang sauce, the red sauce, which is right here. Yes. Put that on top of your burger. It is over the top. I hesitate to say it was like kissing a unicorn. Oh. Anyway, we got nothing but love for each and every one of the Fox family. Nothing but love for every one of you out there. If you like this video, please subscribe. Make sure to hit that like button. Hit the notification bell, ding, ding, to make sure you get notified every time Regina and I post a video. And you know what? We have nothing but love for each and every one of you out there. And if you're not a part of the Fox family, come on. We need you. We want you to be a part of our journey. And until next time, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you soon. By the way, I'm Dusty. This is Fox Holler Homestead. Glad you came. And go.
Are we gonna stop giggling?
Yes.
Okay.